Alrighty, well, hello everyone and welcome back to Temtem. In the previous episode, we did some of the post-endgame content and I decided to do some gaming once again in between the streams. As you can see, I was able to defeat 25 untamed Raikans and defeat 50 untamed Dems. That was pretty easy to do, to be honest. I tried to do the PvP as well. As you can see, I reached 2 out of 10, but the waiting times are just too bonkers and I decided to give up on it eventually. We still have like 10 hours left in this week. You can see it at the top right corner. But I don't know if I can score 8 more PvP victories, to be honest. The waiting times are just too long, unfortunately. But hello Vonix, nice to see you arrive. Let me also show you guys some other stuff that I did. I once again ran through the Anaclair, but this time with only 3 players, and the reward was pretty significant despite it being only 3 players. So that's pretty nice. And we also did a package delivery for which I got 2 mini monoliths and some wish you well coin. Is pretty nice. And because I beat the Anaclair with only 3 people, I got the Elite Lair Explorer achievement, which as you can see, complete and explore a lair with a 3-player party. Only 3 more achievements are left to be unlocked. We are at 93%. So pretty close to the finish line, I would say. One of the remaining achievements is for doing a radar encounter, which as you can see we also have that right here, but I don't know where to get the Ori radar. I'm kind of hoping maybe we can find it today somehow, in some way, and maybe we can squeeze into the episode the radar as well, so that you get to see how it works. But no promises there, because I have no idea if we can actually manage to do that, unfortunately. But yeah, did I delete all the pictures? Yes, I did. Perfect. Alright then. So with that being said, we have a bunch of side quests left to do. There is, I assume, Tamer's Paradise that everyone keeps mentioning in between Sipanku and Arbery. We still don't have access to it though, so it might be a while. I assume maybe that's where we can get the radars, but I haven't looked it up, so I have no idea. I think the last thing we were doing before we ended abruptly was in the Nuru Lodge. There was someone we wanted to convince to fight us. So let's go see if we can maybe now do that. Because at the very end of the previous episode we fought the family member of this person. I don't remember what family member it was. It was this girl with the purple hair. Thank you, Biscuit. It was nice to catch up with my Nan. There you go. And then I said, well, you fish him out. I'm gonna go fishing. Ha ha ha. Oh, Nan, I've missed you so much. You and your telltales. What telltales, you impudent Muwanangu? Doubting your elders now, are we? It's all the truth, I swear. Sure. Anyway, my dear child, how have you... Oh, you again. Don't be too harsh on them, Nan. They are the one that told me where to find you. I'd still be waiting by those stupid stairs. You know what? This is actually a bug. Because Nalla is saying a dialogue that the other person is supposed to be saying. Kind of funny. So you did. I see. See, my child, the kiddo here wants me to go to this strange newfangled place. What's his name? Tamer's Heaven or something like that. What? Tamer's Paradise? You've been invited? Nana, you have to go and take me with you. It's the coolest place ever. Can't wait until it opens. Is that so? Very well then, if it makes you happy, Minnie girl. You heard it, Biscuit, you got your way. I will see you there. And thank you. Oh, so we need to challenge her in the Tamer's Paradise. Okay. That's not how I expected things would go, but that's alright, I suppose. Let me highlight different stuff. Aina's house, that's back at Dennis. This one I'm gonna unmark. We can do maybe this one over there. Also, hello there, Silverberry. Hello. Audio is perfect, by the way. Thank you for informing me. That's always good to hear. So I guess we can teleport to Dennis. I think Zadar is the home place, if I remember correctly. Your accent is adorable. I don't know about that, but thank you. Yo, there is so many new players over here. Look at that. Holy moly. Okay, so this is like the main story mission over here. Before I go in, let me check if I can spot any question marks. There is one over there. That's about it too. Okay. Let's see what this is about. You must be Gabe Biscuit. How are you? I am fine. It is good to meet you. You must be wondering, wow, who this... Wait. You must be wondering who is this lady and why am I here, I suppose. My name is Filomena. Pleased to meet you. I apologize for this intrusion. I asked about you in the village and they said your stepmom lived here, so I thought it would be a good place to wait for you. Who sent you? A friend of yours who thinks very highly of you. Let me explain. In brief, I am in need of a private detective. Naturally, I went to Carlos of Brickle de Mar, but he wasn't home. I had to track him down to see Panko, but it seems he's busy getting married. Weddings are all-consuming affairs, so he said to contact you. He said you were his most trusted partner and perhaps you had more free time now that you are free from Congress work. I don't know what he meant by that last bit, but if the renowned Carlos recommends you, I would like to hire you. Do I have to take on his casework now? I think that is exactly his idea. It's a simple thing, perhaps even too pedestrian for the likes of Carlos and yourself, but it is very important for me, you see. Give me all the details and leave nothing out. So my igualito is missing. Igualito, that's an interesting name. The poor thing, he's the sweetest mimit, a cutie, and I have no idea where he is. Poor thing. Where did you last see him? I went on a snow holiday in the Kilimas recently, and when I came back home to Turquesa I couldn't find him. I cannot afford another airship ticket back to Kisiva, and I was counting on Carlos giving me a discount, please. Where do you live? In Turquesa near the docks. It's a nice place, you know. Just yesterday I was about to cross my dear Iguelato for the first time with my neighbor's lovely Sanbi, but then I realized he was missing. That's a lot of information. I'm gonna take some notes. Let me find pen and paper. This is what Carlos would do, right? Did you get it all? I can repeat if you want. Igualito has never been bred. That's an interesting note to put into the case notes, that's for sure. I don't know how that will help us, but... Alrighty then. So I guess we should go look into the Kilima Peaks, probably. When can you get started? I guess I'm gonna go to Kisiwat, it's very instant. Thank you, detective. I could become a full-time detective. This is going to be open and shut. I don't think it's gonna be as easy as it seems. Memi over there is levitating on top of her Temtem. That takes some skill. That takes some skill, okay. So let's go into the Nuru Lodge again. We've been only live for 10 minutes and we are already back again at the Nuru Lodge. This place has some sort of a magnetic property, perhaps. I still need to do some trading with the stickers for the sticker book. But that can probably wait. Not really in a hurry for that. Okay, we can see it's somewhere over there. How did I never notice the music goes so hard on the Kilima Peaks? And just when I said it goes hard, it calms down, you know. Typical, typical. Alright, admiring my Luma friend. Do you know a denizen lady Filomena? Sure do. She hired me a few days ago for a ride in my sled. Lovely woman, a great conversationalist. Why, she lost her mimid here. Oh no, did she? That's a shame. She really loved him, a very cute one. Parecidito? Or something like that he was called. Lovely one, never seen one so healthy. Would make a great breeder, I told her as much. Have you seen a mimid around here? No, I would have reported it to the Nuru Lodge. They could probably locate the owner. They are pretty rare around these parts, so they must be some visitors. Did you see or notice anything unusual? Not really. The usual hubbub of locals and visitors. Now that the Belsoto trouble is over, people are very chatty around these parts, you know. I had a little casual chat with this guy, Kissivan of course. But I remember he had peculiar mannerisms, the kind I only heard once in Sipanku, but that's just anecdotic. What was their name? I didn't ask. Alright, that's something, thank you. Sorry not to be much of help. I will report it if I see that Clavaitos, if I see him or whatever his name is. Who would that person be, I wonder? I'm thinking aloud again, I gotta stop doing that. Alrighty. So that's it from the Kilima Peaks. And now we need to report back where we were. I'm gonna spend so much money on the teleporter, I can already tell. Thankfully, it's only 100. So it's not like too big. Oh, the lady is no longer here. She did mention she lived in Turquoise, so I guess that must be her over there. Quickest way to get there would be to teleport, so let's do that. Perfect. You are back. There is something I have to tell you. I'm sorry nobody saw your Tem in Kisiwa, but I have a suspicion someone might have. No, wait, stop, listen to me, please. I am sorry and a bit ashamed to say this, but I found him. While you were away in Kisiwa and everything, I just found him. Where was he? It's well embarrassing, just over there, here in this house. I was so sure I had lost him in Kisiwa, but turns out I brought him back and then forgot where I'd put the Tem card. It was just over there, you can check yourself. Did the case just solve itself? I wonder if this ever happened to Carlos. Anyway, I should check that Tem card just in case. Oh, right here. I never realized they were so tiny. They look much bigger in cutscenes. Here is the Tem card, but just to be thorough, let's go over the details. Name is correct. Species is correct. Original tamer Alfredo. Maybe. Owner Filomena, sure. Fertility 1. I think fertility is incorrect. Why is his fertility so low then? What are you trying to imply, detective? That it's not my little one? I am quite sure he is. I know him very well. Someone has been using him as a breeder. What? That's preposterous. How could have anyone done that if he was here all the time in my house? We shall see about that. Listen, detective, I am sorry to have wasted your time like that, seeking him in Kisiwa while he was here at my place. I am an old woman and I misplace things, but you did honest work anyway, so let me compensate you. 10k, you know what, the teleporting was worth it. Like you detectives like to say, the case is closed, isn't it? Thank you, Biscuit. Something smells rotten in here though. What, in my house? She said that the Temtem had never been bred, but its fertility has decreased. So it has bred at some point between Filomena's trip to Kisiwa and the time she found the Tem card in her house. I should ask at the breeding center. And then there is that Kissy one with the punky mannerisms that was seen around the place when the theft happened. Multiple different things happening all at once. I think breeding center we have a direct teleport to, so that could be easy enough. Look how many cuties are breeding over there. I like the mimics running around. They are so adorable. Welcome to the breeding center. I wanted to ask you about certain Tem. If it isn't your own Temtem, I am not supposed to divulge any information, but you are that Biscuit, right? The special congressional agent and all that, so I suppose it's okay. Which Temtem? Igualito. Let's see. I have a few with that name. Really? What species of Temtem are we talking? It's a mimit. Let's see, it's registered as property of certain Filomena of Turquoise. That's the one. I don't recall ever seeing that lady around here, which is weird, because according to our system, someone brought that stem just a few days ago and bred it a few times. Was it a kissy one person, perhaps? A kissy one? Now that you mention it, yes, I do think so. Yes, this guy, he was nice and friendly, but seemed a bit worried, nervous, whom knows? Did he speak with Sipanki mannerisms? Those were Sipanki, might be. I've never been to Sipanku, but yes, he spoke with funny words, and I say that because I studied in Kisiwa and never heard folks speak like that. Why, you think you know him? And I know where to find him? Time to have a chat with Berhano, the only Kisiwan I know who has spent a lot of time in Sipanku. What he's gotten mixed up in. Honestly, I have no idea how, based on the information given, we've been able to like pinpoint the exact person. I like this this outfit over here too, pretty nice. I'm always like stumped when I see other players and they have like a drip, like a proper drip. It's nice, it's nice. I wish I had typed type of drip. There is something happening in the dojo next door. I see the question mark. Or actually more of an exclamation mark, I suppose. Let's go inspect that while we are right next to it. Might as well. It's the dojo master. Very timely. I was just about to send someone to fetch you, Biscuit. I am again in need of your help. Of course, Madam President. What is it? You might remember from my first speech to the Second Archipelagic Congress that I vowed to begin reconstruction work after the destruction of Clan Bel Soto. That's what takes up most of my time these days. The Congress has decided we should start in Kisiwa, which was hit hardest by the Bel Soto and where the anti-Bel Soto movement began. It's both pragmatic and symbolic. As the first special congressional agent and a veteran of the Battle of Uhuru, you are a great asset to this initiative, Gabit Biscuit. I need you to go to Kisiwa and lend your credibility and prestige to the project. Please, it's important. I suppose I need some money, so of course I will do it. You've clearly spent way too much time with Carlos. I clearly spent too much time with Carlos, but also hello there, Junie. Hello, hello, thank you for the raid. I'm gonna let Musa know you are on your way to Kisiwa. He's overseeing the work on the ground. Naturally, he knows the local priorities better than me or anyone else. You've been playing No Rest for the Wicked. How did that go? That sounds like a lot of fun. And now back to work. I'm glad this Second Archipelagic Congress is only provisional. Combining presidential and dojo master duties is pure madness. There we go. Dialogue is over. How have you been? I've been doing well. I finally beat Temtem, but now I'm trying to beat the post-endgame content of Temtem. Which is like even more Temtem on top of the original Temtem. So I'm temteming all over the Temtem till I Temtem, you know. It be like that sometimes. So we are going to Kisiwa. Let's teleport. It's a fun one as always. I'm happy to hear. Okay, where is this question mark? I don't see it on this side of the map. Maybe it's near the Wumbi. Yes, I see question mark in the dojo over there. Any others? I don't see any others. So let's go deal with the one that is right here. And see where that takes us. Oh, there is so many people currently. Holy moly, look at that. I've been expecting you, Biscuit. President Tihani said you were coming to give us a hand, and it's a pleasure to see you again, whatever the reason, my dear friend. How can I help? And now down to brass tacks. After much consideration, we have decided that the most urgent project should be the reconstruction of the Upinzani Bridge. Without the crucial piece of infrastructure, with what Kisiwa is practically broken in two. It was also the site of a significant battle between Belsoto and resistance fighters, so rebuilding it would be a great symbolic victory, a way to show we are overcoming the dark recent past. I agree. So let's get to work. I would be great if you could pay a visit to the site to elevate morale and encourage the workers. I will stay here and oversee the budget and try to send as many volunteers as I can convince to go help. I don't know why he's talking so fast, but maybe he had too much coffee to drink, you know. It's the only explanation. Ooh, there is a question mark right there. I don't remember the name of that area. I wanna teleport there too. Is it maybe Upinzani? Has to be Upinzani, I think. I was correct, let's go. Alright, what's this then? About time we repair the bridge. The detour to get to Wumbi takes ages. I completely agree. Yo, it's Max. My sworn enemy. Let me up to these people first. I'm seriously considering staying here after this. I just love how friendly the people are and so much open space, so much land. It is an honor to be here helping our Kisivan brothers. This is exactly what Marisol's engineering does. We build bridges. Such an amazing time to be alive. Also, Junie, if you need to raid and run, feel free to do so. I very much appreciate the raid. It is always nice to see you. And if you need to rest, feel free to rest. It's Gabe Biscuit come to give us a hand, Biscuit. As soon as we are done here, I think I'm moving to Omninesia. See that engineer? They are so cute. Biscuit, what are you? I mean, hello, I wasn't expecting you here, like, but, good to see you. Came to see Clan Belsoto's handiwork? No, I mean, yes, in a way, but not to watch and gloat. I told you I wanted to find a way to make things better, so this is it. I am no architect or builder, but I've learned a thing or two about using Grandpa for precision work. This sounds so freaking evil out of context. Using Grandpa for precision work. That's how I survived that attempted defenestration. Is that the right word? Is there anything I can help with? Sure, let's see. We are making good progress. The only problem is that we need some additional beams to cantilever the construction. Plus stronger area support while we move them into position. Just tell me what you need and let's be done. Okay, we need to order additional beams from the Smith's Guild of Tukma. Plus we need at least a strong Turok to help us move them. Think you can take care of that, please? No problem for Kisiwa. Thank you. I think that should be easy to do. We just need to teleport into Quetzal. And as far as Turok goes, we do have one in my squad, which I am not willing to give away, but I do have a 2Y in storage, so I could probably evolve one. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's ride my bull into the wall. I freaking love the animation on this mount. It's so cute. So cute. Yes, I know we are late with deliveries. We are catching up on a huge backlog of work. Please be patient. Well, hurry up. Things that hadn't occurred to me until you mentioned it. I'll hurry up now. Oh, we need to talk to this lady instead. Don't tell me you are here because of the Kisiwa job. Yes, we need more beams. Gotcha, some more beams. Don't worry, it won't take very long. The mines are back to full capacity. The good times are back. Find a rare and precious Turok for Max. So here is what I'm gonna do. I will never give away my own Turok. Instead, I'm gonna temporarily place him here. I also forgot to put the lair egg back where it belongs, but that's alright. What's the stats on this? Not bad. Okay, now we need to go... into Aisha's heart, I think. I think this is the stone one. It do be him indeed. And now I can simply teleport into Upinzani. And that's yet another quest finished right there. This one was surprisingly quick, I must say.
Huh?
We've just gotten confirmation from the Smiths Guild. They are working on those beams, but we still need that Turok if you can't find one. Here it is. Have my Turok here. Incredible. I never thought I would see another one of those. I guess, I hate to say this, but I guess you are an okay tamer. Oh wow, okay tamer, thank you very much. Alright, yeah, you are a great tamer, Happy. See, it wasn't that difficult. So I think we can manage with this. You can tell Musa we'll be done by tomorrow at the latest. Alright, so that's pretty easy. Musa is back in the wombi. Sorry if I keep spamming the map button like crazy, but I just like to double check if I'm going the right way, you know. Better safe than sorry. How goes the project? Any developments? We will be finished soon. Excellent. I knew you were the right person to help speed things up. Once I saw you in as a resistance fighter, today let me teach you the rain ritual my grandfather taught me when I was your age. This is the highest honor I can think of. Alright, use it honorably, Tamer. I shall use it honorably indeed. Now I need to check back with Max again. It's been less than a minute, but apparently they progressed with the repairs already. Technologia. Holy moly, the bridge is repaired. Ain't no way, holy moly. First they destroy the bridge, now they help us rebuild it. Strange times. I fought with the resistance and now I'm rebuilding Kisiwa. A hard graft it is, but honest. I'm seriously considering staying here after this. I just love how friendly the people are. Well, it's the same dialogue. And I think this is also the same dialogue, yeah. You look new. Hey, it's Biscuit. Oh, that's all the dialogue as well. Tada, better than you. That was indeed super fast. It's all because of this crew, really. They are amazing, so we just rebuilt some bridges. I made it more senses than one, right? You are still on probation. I get that, Biscuit, but just for today, just for a minute, can we celebrate this like friendly tamers? You know, like the friends we used to be and haven't been because of me. Pelsotos eat poop. Yeah. No, for real, not poop, but shallots. Shallots and more shallots. Yeah. Wait, what? I don't have my full squad. No, I don't have my full squad. I forgot to put Turok back in my squad. This is not good. I don't wanna fight you. But if I must, then I shall. That's unfortunate. Decent damage on Pocus though. I think I'm gonna focus fire on Pocus actually. Might be safer. Ooh, tornado. Sure. I think we can win this. I know what Max is trying to do with the swapping of the Raikan. He's baiting my Whiplamp into water attacks. It won't work though, it won't work. I'm gonna try Tsunami. Not bad. I expected 1x to be downed, so that's fine. I shall summon the spicy boil. Tiny Barnshi. Not bad, not bad. What do you mean you can one-shot me? How freaking dare? At least Raikan died from poison. That's some good news. Let's try a rock. Alright, alright. Guess I'm gonna do that, and I guess we could do Tsunami again. Okay, Barnshi is basically dead. That is some good news. Let's do a rock ball. Surprised Zaobian survived that. Alright, alright, alright. Not great. I need to get rid of Zaobian. Oh no. Let's do a full revive on Onyx, I guess. If I still had that 6th Temtem in my squad, we would be golden, but sadly I don't. Gonna be a close battle. In fact, I'm gonna revive Whiplump. Just to make it go slightly faster. Let's do Sharp Leaf, and let's do Water Cannon. You've gotten insanely good at these.
Huh?
It's so relaxing Temteming up like that. No more sleepless nights taking adrenaline so I won't fall asleep and dream those dreams. Please take this from me. Adrenaline shot? What the heck? I didn't realize our worst enemy was also a junkie. Even another reason to hate mechs, I suppose. Interesting item too. That felt very good, you know, a friendly battle just for fun. No big stakes, no hate. I have forgotten how it feels. This is how I felt when we were kids a lifetime ago. I think I want to go back to Zadar, hug Fatima, tell her the whole story. Maybe she can forgive me. Thank you, Biscuit. You remind me how things were. The person I was before all this poison. I will try to be that person again if I can. Well, see ya. Now that we have this handy dandy shortcut over there, gonna be easier to backtrack, I suppose. If we ever need to. Anyways, that's all the question marks from here. Where should we seek next ones? Let's go check Neo-Edo, maybe there is something there. I know there is something in Corrupted Badlands as well. Let's just take it a step at a time, you know? Whatever the closest is, I'm also gonna go grab my Turo before another random battle shows up unexpectedly. I should heal as well while we are here. Alright, any question marks? There is one at the temple, there is also main story. Alright, so we found where we need to go. I guess Miyako village is the closest. You will BRB Vonix? Alrighty, alrighty. Sounds like a plan. Holy moly, so many people over here. So many people over here. Michiru, have you come to study the ancient manuscripts, visitor? Do you have an ancient version of the Enderate? The most ancient one, as a matter of fact? Not the denizen script translation, but the original Sipanki one, compiled from oral sources by the first Shogun scribes. Can I see it, please? Usually the answer would be no, but since you proved yourself a friend of Sipanku and against those malicious invaders, I will handle the scroll for you. It's crumbly with age. You are allowed to take notes, but no photographies, please. Let's see what it says about Endera. And Sen was affixed to the name of her noble vessel as a mark of respect when she last sailed under the new Pan Moon, an honor granted by Hatomi. And some of the decorations in the margins of this part remind me of something. Where have I seen that before? Wait, I know, they are similar to those pictograms at the much higher Cromlech in Arbiuri. Perhaps they are related. I will take some notes. This is too much info to remember. Sailed under the new Pan Moon. Hope that helped. It did help a lot, thanks. Alright, that's another piece of the puzzle. Now let's go check the other thing that was down here. Going through these quests at a lightning speed. 50 minutes into the episode, we made so much progress. Hey Biscuit, we need to talk. Berhano, what were you doing in that breeding center with a stolen Tem? That was exactly what I wanted to talk about. A Temtem that you stole from her owner in Kisewa, by the way. Almost correct, I did not steal it personally, I was just scouting. I pointed them to Filomena, she had the right them for the job, but I didn't do the stealing personally. Then who did? It's more than one person. Some days ago I heard a certain group, they pretended to be cosplayers, reenactors or something like that. But I had a suspicion they were a bit more than that. So on a hunch, when they asked my name, I said it was Max. And then they changed their tune. They treated me like a hero, they had heard about me, wanted to know everything about Clan Bel Soto, it was awful. They thought I was still loyal to the clan, and they were asking me for help. Do you understand what I'm saying? What did you do? I wanted to tell them to go to the down below. Leave me alone, explain what the clan did to me, to give up to the real Max, to the whole archipelago, but then I thought again. These people are organizing, they might be dangerous, and they are not going away because I decide to look the other way. So I had to do something about it. Help them rob innocent old ladies? Hey, do you have to put it that way? I was part of the problem once, Biscuit. This time I want to be a part of the solution. They are obsessed with rebuilding an army, but none of them is a great tamer, so they wanted me to get them better Temtem, because I was old guard Bel Soto. You know, they just assumed I would, so I played along. I knew Filomena had a good mimic ideal for breedings. She wouldn't notice if those guys borrowed it for a while. And then put it back at Filomena's place, so she would think she had just misplaced the Tem card. But then I took the case. Actually, I was going to ask for your help with the next step. I'm glad you came to see me. I'm supposed to meet a contact at the Sea Queen's Aquarium, some underwater place in Dennis. I'm supposed to look for a man in a checkered shirt, that's all I was told. Pretty paranoid. I guess they are scared of the Congress. Anything else? Yes, the password is burnt wood. But before you go meet this Neo Bel Soto, you should check out his lab, I mean Konstantinos. These guys will want to test you. Check that you are really me, so expect them to grill you on your Bel Soto insider knowledge. I know enough, I don't need to go through his old papers. Well, up to you, Biscuit, I'm sure you know best. Good luck. Alrighty then, so we keep getting more and more quests. Speaking of which, as you can see in the weekly challenges, there is this thing at the bottom left, gain access to 3 Dojo parks. It gives 6,000 experience, and I kind of wanna do it because of that. I'm not sure what a Dojo park is, but I have a sneaking suspicion it's related to the dojo buildings that we never properly got to explore. Because we were always stopped by this challenge. The old guide, the new, hear the echo of our ancient voices, come to teach the young tamers on their evergreen quest for Temtem mastery. All spheres turn together and reverberate upon each other. Behold the reflection of 3 gallant tamers of other spheres, ready to measure their skill against yours. Ready yourself, for your next rival is Super Nami. To earn the honor of battling the avatar of another, you must make an offering of 1,200. Let's do it. I haven't tried this since we first came across it. And I don't know how it will go, but clearly this lady likes plant-based stuff. No, she took my Hazrat. God dang it. That's not good. I guess let's do this. Plant, stone. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. This might be a bit challenging. Also, hello there, Bluefish Breed. Hello, hello. Let's just do this and this. Before the battle begins, I'm gonna do a shout out. There we go. I will probably lose this fight because reasons. We will see how it goes. Wait a minute, why is my Drakash level 60 all of a sudden? I'm a little bamboozled. Did I not level him up? Would be a major mistake. Oh, that's a cool move I never seen before. Since Drakash is only level 60, this is kind of harder than it needs to be. And there is not much I can do about it. Yeah, we will lose this fight, I think. I need to build a slightly better squad. Where everyone is level 100. 0B10 and Drakash were both not level 100. Unfortunately. We are screwed pretty much. I think we are screwed pretty much. We took out one of theirs. Yeah, I cannot really do much with this setup. I could try this, I suppose. They can one-shot my guys. Kind of a difficult situation. I'm just gonna concede. The old guide the new. Hear the echo of ancient voices. Come to teach the young tamers. Yada yada yada. Behold the reflections of 3 gallant tamers. Super Nami. Gonna leave. I think before I can challenge these, I should... I should replace 0B10 and Drakash. Yeah, we should replace 0B10 and Drakash with some 100s. You know what? Let's go to Arbery. I have a plan. I have a plan. Now this is based on RNG kind of, because it depends what people have been posting here. A lot of mimics apparently. Ooh, 50 across the board, level 1 to... Cheaper than I expected. Well, first things first. I want something that is maximum level if possible. Maybe let's do like somewhere between 95 and 100. Now let's sort it by buyout price. And let's look for something with good stats. This Auli for 2000, not bad, not bad. Physical attack and speed. He's a neutral type, right? Nah, he's wind melee. You know what, for 2000... For 2000... For 2000... I wish I could mark it. But I'm just gonna buy it. Oh no, it reset my filter or something. Okay, let's keep looking to... We want level 100 with a buyout. Yeah. We already have a wheat plum. Gorong for 25. That's another melee too. That's another melee too. And you are mental toxic. With 50 across the board. Speed and special attack. You know what, sure. 60,000, I mean... It's a lot of money, but he's much better. Wait a minute, is this shiny? That is a shiny for only 80. Do I wanna drop 80? I already have a Osukaito. That seems like a waste of money. I'm gonna buy licorice. I got achievement for full potential apparently. Whatever that means. And with this squad that I just bought, I'm gonna make Owlhe replace 0B10, and I'm gonna make Licorice replace Drakash. Now you have a hacked microchip. Went melee. I think I can give you the bait, maybe. Licorice with the beard, I'm happy with that. Let's see. You are primarily special attack dealer. All your moves are special, that's perfect. No, I didn't mean to dismiss you. Oops. And you are primarily a physical, and all your moves are physical except for intimidation. Makes you evade for 1 turn, and the target team is exhausted for 2 turns. That's not a bad move, actually. Maybe the turbine is a little better too, for me personally. It fits my style a bit more, I would say. Yeah. Now we have a full-blown competitive squad. Can I rename it? Probably not, right? Alright, so that's that. We also got achievements. Let me claim kudos. Full potential. Get a level 100 Temtem with all perfected stats, fully TV trained and including all egg techniques in its learned set. I still don't know what a soul binder is. Capture or hatch a perfect Temtem. We can probably do that today as well. I would just need to get a 50 for one of my creatures, you know. Anak Sanctum Expert. Nice. You have to do all layers with 3-player party to get Elite Lair Raider. It's kind of unfortunate. Thankfully, it's not amongst the normal achievements, so I don't really care about it. I just care about achievements on Steam, as far as 100%ing it goes. Okay, which one of my fellas is 100 across the board? Brock. But Brock's fertility is not quite up there. And the two that I got, they are not fully 50, I don't think. Licorice is, but his fertility is also gone, I think. Yeah, because otherwise it would be glowing like this. Volgon has fertility down as well. Well, there is only one way to do this. I'm gonna have to breed someone perfect. And for that I need 2 of the same specimen. Or something, I don't know. These have empty breedings too. Minimum fertility 1. Okay. Too expensive. Too expensive. I guess the bun is not bad. 31,200, okay. I'm doing this for the achievement. Let me double check the achievement. It just says hatch a perfect Temtem. You have a fertility at least. I will buy you. You can breed anything with anything, I'm pretty sure. This is a female. If I could breed it with a mostly perfect male, that could potentially work. So let's do this. We need a male that has at least 1 fertility with a buyout available. And we want at least 45 to 50. What do you mean there is nothing? That's too expensive, man. That's too expensive. Do you think if I buy an egg, it will work out? It potentially could, right? But I wanted to get a male of some kind. My filters got removed, god dang it. Minimum fertility 1. Let's go from the most expensive, I think that's gonna be quicker. Is someone buying all the perfect Temtems or something? There's nothing over here. I don't get it. Well. I guess we could try Sprioli. Or something, I don't know. I would rather have something that has full 50s though, you know? Let me check the X one more time. You know what's amazing for 50k? That's like fully done, but it doesn't have fertility. We need our thing to have fertility. That's the issue. People are not selling stuff that has fertility. Because they wanna breed it and make profit. This is from 2 shinies. I wonder what are the chances that it will be a shiny when it's born. Who knows? There we go, Platypet with 1 fertility. Take rocks with fertility. I have so much money, let's take the risk. Let's take the risk. Maybe if we are lucky, it will be a male. Oh, I need to put it in my inventory, whoops. Maybe if we are lucky it will be a male. Oh, you know what? I got the achievement for just hatching it. Didn't even need to breed it. Look at that, that's pretty good. But that's how you get absolute unit without actually having to farm it. Pretty easy, pretty easy. Let me grab the kudos. I don't know what Soulbinder is. We are still missing 1 layer, 4 more areas. Oh well. But anyways, we have the PvP squad ready. I think Omninesia had one of those dojos too. Omninesian Club Dojo, there we go. You can just teleport to it. Let me try challenging this one. Also, hello there, Draw the Bolt. Hello, hello. I hope you are doing well today. That's a lovely emote, by the way. The dialogue here is the same, and it's the same person we need to challenge. So let's see if round 2 will work out. I come prepared. This time I come prepared. I guess we want the poison to go in. They used wind. That's understandable. Not my Mimit. Good luck, this is hard. Also, wow, that's a whole Umbra team. Yeah, I fought this Super Nami person once before and I got absolutely destroyed. They are no joke. I think I'm gonna get destroyed again, to be honest. We will see how it goes. I'm gonna swap to Whiplum and I'm gonna do helicopter kick, I suppose. Nice, I successfully baited at least the lowly. You love to see it. And Sakutu, nice. Powerful Tsunami, no. Well, yeah, sure. That should give them freeze if I remember correctly. God dang it. One shot KO. These guys are no joke, that's for sure. Look how much damage they do. It's absolutely bonkers. Uppercut and helicopter kick again. Well, at least I took out one of them, I suppose. Two of mine are gone too. I'm gonna risk the licorice again. Because I wanna do energy manipulation. And it did like no damage. Cool, cool. Holy moly. That is quite the emote. Holy moly. I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. Yeah, I don't think there is a way for us to do this. Can I challenge someone else somehow? Or is it always the Super Nami? Because I cannot defeat the Super Nami. It's always the Super Nami. I have no idea how dojo parks work, I just kind of don't do them, sorry. I really don't care about the dojo parks. The only reason I was trying to do them is because it gives 6,200 experience to the season pass when you gain access to 3 of them. Which is a shitload of experience, but I don't think I can do this. This is too difficult. I have a pretty good squad. They are not like perfect stats, but they are all in the green, you know, and it's just not enough. It's just not enough. Oh well. Maybe let me go check Denizen Club Dojo. Maybe this one will have a different person in it. They are absolutely bonkers too. Oh, let's go, it's a different person. It's a different person, we have a chance. The Pops. Let's do it. Can we beat at least one? I think out of these, the biggest one for me to worry about would be... I hate the monkey. I'm gonna cancel the monkey. They cancelled my hazard, that's alright. I'm gonna use Mehmet as my frontman. That way I can copy whatever they pull out. I'm gonna risk using the licorice. And I'm gonna remove their... fella over there. Hululuma team this time. These people do be strong. They are not messing around. That's for sure. Alright, I'm gonna copy this guy. And also I'm gonna do this against him. Okay, he summons Grandpa, presumably because I have poison. Which means he will use wind attack against my licorice. Probably. Which means I should swap out licorice for someone who's immune. I could do Oshidashi on Yuto. That could work. Okay, which one of you would be the best suited to be immune to a wind attack? I think maybe Owly. I cannot believe I got jebaited, holy moly. I forgot he has the electric type. That's unfortunate. That's completely my mistake. I should have used Turok instead. But oh well. Oh well, oh well. Let's do this and let's do one of these. Okay, we got one. It's 1-1 at the moment. So it could work out. Not bad, not bad. They have electric type, but we should be fine. At least for a little bit. This hits the whole team, let's do it. Okay. We are getting somewhere, I feel like. I think Denigrate will kill one of them unless they kill me first. Okay, it's 2-2. And Amphatir is almost dead. Gonna swap you for... That's terrible. Whiplump is weak to these two. I'm just gonna make you rest, I suppose. This is fast. I'm gonna try to kill Amphatir. Unfortunate. I think we game over. I think we game over. And he's also dodging. I don't know which one of my guys is faster, to be honest. Let's just do uppercut on you and something like this. Yeah, that is screwed up. I think I can win this fight though. I made a mistake early on that kind of cost me this. Let me concede and retry. We are probably just wasting pensons on this, but that's alright. I think it's worth it. Alright, I'm gonna disable your... Monkey again. Gonna put Mehmet down again. But this time with Turok out of the gate. I think that could be a good move. I'm gonna steal an electric type, so we should be good against the wind types. I don't think... I guess Mildred can go. I want Owlhe. Probably the poison, and I think honestly This time, instead of the water whip lamp, I'm gonna put in Osukai. Let's see how this goes. Round number 2. And I will copy this guy again. The color palette on the Luma Golzi reminds me of the Blanca character from Street Fighter or whatever game it was. I think it was Street Fighter. The green dude with orange hair. Holy moly, this is actually not bad. I think we can do this. And we can combine it with a tornado. Okay, he will one-shot me probably. Not quite. Also, hello there, Vaughn. Hello, hello. How is the Temtem? Currently very, very stressful. I'm trying to do some difficult fights. And I'm getting whooped. I'm so close to giving up. But we will see how it goes. Let me give you a shout out. We lost the Turok. What does this do? Vigor for 3 turns. Sounds useful. Why does he do so much damage? Holy moly. I am so screwed again. If I die, I give up. I'm gonna try to do this probably offline. Because there is not much I can do. Okay, we took out one of them. The Golzi is back. You know what? Let's do the show off. And I'm gonna replace Aulhi with Brock. Nice. I bamboozled them. It seems to be working nicely. Alright, we still have a chance. Not a very big chance, but a chance nonetheless. Never mind, we are so done. We are so screwed. Holy moly. I did take out the amphitheater too. Did take out the amphitheater. The grandpa is back. Alright, well, the grandpa is almost down. This is not gonna be a W. We got close though, we got close. I don't know what to do. I guess this. But my strongest Temtem is definitely Mimit. I wish I could have a Mimit squad. 8 Mimits against the world. That would be so good. That would be so good. Well, it's just me versus him. Let's do this. He did the same thing, funnily enough. Let's try to rest a turn. He will be exhausted, I think. I don't think he is exhausted. Or she does she. Let's try this. Okay, he rested. Gonna rest as well. I think I'm screwed, but this was a close fight. Only I could somehow finish him off in one move. Oh my freaking god, I did it. Let's freaking go. That was so close. That was so clutch. The ancient tamers rejoice at a young one's victory well fought. There are still 2 waiting the honor of a fight. Ready yourself, for your next rival is so to earn the honor of battling. Sure. We need to get 2 more wins if we wanna get access to the dojo. Okay. Don't like the electric type down there. I'm gonna go with Mimit. It's a water stone. Okay. I guess 2 rock could work well here. I'm gonna kill your Hazrat because I know how powerful that can be. Let's do sure. Let's see how this goes. Who will I DNA extract? Probably the bird, to be honest. Because he doesn't have any electric ones to use against me. Nice. You are no longer evading. What does this do? The speed increase, okay. I can make someone asleep for 2 turns. Gonna try to do that against the bird. I'm gonna tornado the squared bag. Okay, this guy is also pretty strong. I think we can manage to. Holy moly, Turok is almost dead already. How did that happen so quickly? That's how that worked. Okay. That's the first time I seen alert in use. Spicy boyo and licorice is too risky. I have to use the whip lump. Okay, Volgon is kind of an issue, I suppose, but we can put a Raignet into hypnosis again. Tsunami could be nice. But I'm just gonna do a tornado. Wait, he's still alert? What the heck? I didn't even notice that. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I think we will lose this fight, unfortunately. Not much I can do at this point. That's some insane moves right there. They are both probably too effective at this point. How do they do so much damage? Holy moly. Okay, well, that's something. That is something. Both of my guys are one hit away from dying. So the only question is, can I outspeed everything? Ooh. Okay. What was the speed on this? Only 2. Gonna have to risk it, I suppose. Somehow we got to a point where it's only Skunch over here remaining. I'm not gonna win this though, unfortunately. Because he is fully healed. Not much I can do. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Unless I can somehow one-shot him with the Denigrade, but I don't think that will happen. Yeah, he outspeeded me. That was a close fight too. Alright, well, I tried. I think I might try to beat these dojo requirements in between the streams at some point. They are not needed for achievements, they are literally just a bonus thing you can do to make the season pass unlock faster at the moment. So you will not be losing any content if I just do it in my free time. With that being said though, there is a quest down there, so let's teleport to Zadar. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, there is multiple, okay. Maybe there is something in Konstantinos computer. It's a password protected. What is our secret weapon? The freaking Mega. Zare. Password accepted. Access granted. Here we go. Konstantinos secret files. Contingency plan. This operation is to be activated if the Telobos Flying Fortress is critically compromised or downed. Intelligence reports the construction of Tamer's Paradise is already underway at the Mar-Eng facilities of Omninesia. Imperative to infiltrate operatives in TP. General X has devised a contingency plan to destroy Tamer's Paradise in retaliation for potential loss of Telobos. And in no other case should this operation be activated. And what is that Tamer's Paradise? That was the only thing I needed to check, I guess. I remember these notes. This is where Max and I learned our first lessons about Temtem and how to tame them. Did he ever actually care for us? We were just pawns in his hands. And Max just happened to be more malleable than me. Maybe it was just Aina taught me better. I could have been in their shoes. It's just twisted. How he used them and tried to use me. Wasting time here too. Konstantino was hiding in plain sight for years, building Clan Belsoto in the shadows. Gathering his forces, he was too clever to leave obvious clues around here unless he didn't care anymore. Lots of yapping, that's for sure. Lots of yapping. Oh yeah, we also need to go into the aquarium. I just now realized that. The quickest way there is surprisingly enough through the dojo again. Because we can just swim around the corner. I will gobble up a cent to make it slightly easier to avoid fish fights. Hello, young tamer, and you are? I'm Max. Oh, I see, nice name. Do you have something to tell me? You know what I mean? Burnt wood? Ah, I think you might be the person we are expecting. What was your name again? Max? So you say. I'm not so sure I can trust you just yet. What was his plan that we must enact? He must have told you about it, seeing how you used to be his right-hand tamer. The contingency. We shall see about that, under which circumstances it to be activated. If Telobos is downed, yes, and who knows the details, fellow Belsoto? Who shall we contact about this? Probably General X. I knew it, he's our last hope then. And tell me, fellow Belsoto, what is the target? Tamer's Paradise. Well, it's irrelevant how those Congress sympathizers call that place. The important part is that we are going ahead with this. So you are the famous Mex. Nobody told us what would happen to you after Kissiwa. Some even rumored that you were dead. Congress propaganda, no doubt. I cannot describe how inspiring it is to meet you and know you are still on our side. Please have this. We have given all our savings for the cause. I know you will use them wisely to help revive Clan Belsoto. 10k. Hurry now, go see our beloved general. He will know what's next phase for our plan. We tried to contact him, but the guard wouldn't let us in. Perhaps you will find a way. Pansan speed makes, Clan Belsoto will rise again. Holy moly. So we took a small detour from doing the side quests, attempted to gain access to some dojos. Failed miserably, but at least we did some trading and got some of the harder to get achievements. In fact, the only achievement I am currently missing is the one for the radar. So once we get the radar achievement, the game, as far as I am concerned, will be 100% complete. Which could be happening soon. I might try to get some of the kudos and such as well. But there is probably not much content remaining for us to do in the Let's Play. What the heck is that? That wasn't here before. There is a freaking spaceship. Ain't no way. There is another question mark over there as well. Okay, let's go into the prancing Minox thingy. Through ruins of Delobos is, I think, the quickest way. Yes, I want another sand because there is grass over here. Let's freaking go. Speaking of which, we have a coin, so we might as well see what it gives us. Mitty pheromones, and that was the last one. Got from package delivery or something, if I remember correctly. And he looked like such a nice guy. Who did? That blasted dude, all charming like he dropped by. We started a conversation, had a lunch here. And then he said he needed the bathroom and blame. He left and I had to pay for the whole meal. The effrontery. Let me guess, he had a mushroom stew? Yes, how did you know that? Is he a friend of yours? Where did he go? Daisy said she saw him leaving to the northeast, so I guess he was heading for that column of smoke over there. I hope he chokes. I will go find him. Yes, and when you find him, kick his ass for me. Alright. All the way over there, you say. Oh yeah, when you ride the bull, you don't need a scent. I think someone said that in the chat in the previous stream. And I already forgot about it. Now I remember though. We don't need to waste scents. That's good, that's good, that's good. For a second I thought I saw something. What's with you denizens today? This spot is becoming fashionable or what? Which way did he go? He was running towards that big-ass cave over there. And so into the castle? I guess so. I'm not big a fan of exploring dodgy-looking caves. I know how that ends. I've seen movies, you know. Was anyone chasing him? Yeah, some dude yelling he owed him money or something. Good to know, good to know. They are somewhere in the castle. Might as well heal. I think I'm healed fully, but you never know. You never know. There will probably be a fight. Of all Pensan blessed places I could have, Gabe Biscuit tanked to Pensan and not a minute too late. I was starting to get a little peckish. What are you doing here? It's a long story. Did I grill you about why the Quetzal guards threw you in a jail back in Tukma? No, I asked no questions. And just got you out of that place, didn't I? Alrighty then. So can you get me out of this place, please? You've been joyriding around the archipelago. Living the life, buddy. What's the point of being an archie if you cannot bum a ride and have one on the house from time to time, eh? So you want me to get you out of here? If it's not too much to ask. How do I open this door? You rescued Nalla, didn't you? Don't tell me you lost the key. Don't worry, I have it here. Don't play with my heart like that. If you promise to behave, sure, whatever, open the door. I'll do whatever. Tell you what, I'm gonna go to that ridiculous new theme park, Tamer's Hole or whatever it's called. I got an invite the other day, as if that sort of place was my thing. But whatever, I will go there and fight you if you are so much into that. At last. Thanks, Gabe Biscuit. See you in that corny 7th Island, whatever. 7th Island, whatever. That's a cool name. Didn't mean to step into a battle though. You decided you didn't like this guy after you gave away a Tem on his behalf. Sounds reasonable. There is only very few characters that I like in this game. One of them is probably Carlos. Carlos, best character, 10 out of 10. Have you seen him shirtless? That's like 10 out of 10. So Carlos for sure. Second place would be that you need to do Poisoned Legacy. Poisoned Legacy. There is an inscription on this stone, carved pictograms. They closely resemble the style on the Miyako scrolls. This cycle here looks like the phases of the Pen Moon, a full Pen Moon over a flaming mountain, and a waning Pen Moon over a massive tree, a waxing moon over a circle of stones, and this empty space over a lake. Must be a new moon then. Let me find a pencil and a piece of paper. Here I will make some rubbings of these symbols. Pictogram rubbings. Full pan moon over a flaming mountain, warning pan moon over a massive tree, waxing moon over circle of stones, new pan moon over a lake. And Dawn, what did that lady say? That Endera was under a full pan moon. I get it. Endera, here I come. I don't get it, but okay. I'm just gonna look for question marks. I don't see any. The only one I see is this freaking rocket ship over here. When did they build this? Preliminary checks okay, weather forecast clear, all in the green. We are good to go. Go where? You know the pain, son, no biggie. Does that sound crazy to you? If it does, it's because it is. It sure sounds crazy to me, but I'm a rocket scientist, not a pensionist. My job is to put y'all there, then it's your problem. This isn't the pep talk I needed. What part of rocket scientist did you think meant motivational speaker? Work, ba? What work? Your screen is off. What? No, it's just on battery saver mode, yeah. What battery? It's not a laptop. Okay, fine, you win. Yes, my blasted computer is off. I cannot get it to boot. It's been a few hours and now I'm too ashamed to ask anyone here. I have called the IT, but down below knows where they are. Busy with the mainframes at Nanto, I guess. I hail it field work. Understandable. Yo, this is the thingy that we were doing the quest for. In like the previous episode at the Nanto Labs. I remember. Well, you look at that, an Umbra-class starship, the stuff of cheap science, fiction flicks now a reality. This is the best thing to come out of the Belsotto War. What does the war have to do with it? Sadly a lot. It's based on recovered Belsotto tech, but also it's unlikely we would have developed it so fast without the Congress. Don't get me wrong, like any other sane person, I wish the war or the Belsotto had never happened, but they did, so we might as well reap the positives, right? Is it very different from an airship? Naming the obvious first, the Umbra ship doesn't have positive buoyancy like an airship. In layman's terms, it doesn't float, bro. So the engineering problem is different. Instead of nudging and steering a floating balloon, you need to generate enough thrust to provide lift that makes the avionics completely different. Hence the streamlined silhouette for one, and air drag is a real problem. You might not realize this, but this is the first time we have this problem. I have consulted the best Kisiwan airship builders. So this is made in Kisiwa. It's made in Archipelago, buddy, the biggest collaborative effort since the digital development 20 years ago, but even better than that. We have two things we didn't have back then. We have the Belsotto tech from the Telebos to reverse engineer, but more importantly, we have the Congress backing, coordinating and financing the development. You cannot imagine how quickly we are moving. This would have taken us decades, but we are consistently beating every prediction. Nobody expected things to go this fast. What a time to be alive, indeed, my young friend. Any lootables? Doesn't seem like it. Down below it's you. Why the heck would this be a dialogue choice? I don't remember you. Well, I guess that's normal for you. It was some time ago in Omninesia. You changed my life that day in that volcano. You were in Anak? Yes, I was there. Oh, I think I remember. She was like one of the scientists working on the torture of the dude that requires to evolve to have 1000 TVs or something. Not proud of it, but I was. I will never forget that day. I remember the heat of the lava, the yelling of the guards, then the panic, Dr. Hamijo going berserk, the poor Anahir crying. And then you showed up like some freaking legendary hero. We were so scared of you. You were a filthy Bel Soto. Yes, I was. I was exactly that. The worst choice I ever made. They told us you were with some terrorists, you wanted to destroy our research, you were part of some loony movement like Free-TTS, but against science. We just slept up all those lies because we wanted to believe them so badly that everyone was against us because we were too great and brilliant, so everyone envied and hated us. You are not that person anymore, although it took me a long time. I did manage. They gave me a second chance after Anak. I deserted, hit, and didn't do anything to help. But at least I didn't do any more harm. I'm not proud of it. I still have to earn the second chance they gave me at Nanto Labs. I keep earning it every day. What Hamijo did in Anak was a crime. Exactly, Dr. Hamijo is and was exactly what an idiot calls a smart guy, and what we did with him, that's what a criminal calls righteous. Inflicting damage and suffering and injustice just because we could. I remember something that was said that day. This is not science. No, it wasn't. I was a scientist. I was just a zealot working for an arms dealer. Sorry, I'm taking up a lot of your time and you are a busy folk. I just wanted to say thank you. Maybe you didn't realize it back then, but that day you opened a door. You gave me a chance to be a different person. Someone I can respect. Not everyone got that chance. I was lucky and I'm grateful. Alright. Damn, that's a wild answer, the third one. Glad I helped. You did, you totally did. I waited so long to have the chance to tell you this. Thank you for the chat, it means a lot to me. Excuse me, I'm a little... Disclosure means... Sorry, I need a minute alone, please. I like how she's... she has the dialogue like she's about to cry. And meanwhile, when you look at her face, it's like the most deadpan stare into the distance you ever seen. Kind of funny. Finally, the Congress VIP. We've been waiting for you forever. We have a launch window right now. Are you ready or not? I think we should do this in the next episode, to be honest, because I wanna do roughly 2.5 hour long episodes. And I don't know what this will be, but I assume it's gonna be a long mission, not a short one. So let's just say I'm not ready yet. Well, hurry up, we are refueled and ready to go, and the weather might not hold. And I suppose now is the perfect time to end the episode, so... If you are watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching yet another episode of Temtem. And until next time... bye bye.